Let's make our way down to the floor real quick if we're not there already. Let's go ahead and get on all fours. We're gonna get those knee tucks in. And what I mean by those knee tucks, it's gonna be those knee tucks into that hip bar. So we're making sure that we're working on that hip flexor. We really want to make sure that we're working on those hips in neutral. So shoulders back, rotate the elbows, drive those feet through, knee comes in as far as you can, bring it up. Suck it, bring it back, grab those hips, keep squeezing towards the ground, and back in. So make sure we're not popping those hips. Focus on the control as we go through it. Let's do 8 on each leg. So shoulders back, hips stay squeezing, belly button pulled in. So nice and slow. We'll see how slow you can bring those knees around, feeling where you're tighter today. What's up, Sonia? What's up, John? Good, guys, remember 8 on each side. That knee is your compass. Make a big circle with it.
Obviously, I'm trying to figure out what we're doing here.
Good. If you have one of those foam bricks, if you have a pillow, you can use that also to think of something to go around. So if you need a challenge, go ahead and do that. So 8 on each side. If you already finished all 8, let's do 4 more on each side, because I know you didn't do them correctly. Nice, slow, deliberate. Oh, what's up, Lauren? Eight on each side. Good, focus on one side, then the other. From there, we're gonna work on just that abduction. So let's go ahead, stay in that position for me. You're gonna do something a little different. So we're gonna go all the way to your top. We're gonna go halfway back up, down. So we go 1, 2, back. 1, 2, back. I wanna see how far those knees can pull away. Let's connect those booties. So remember, it's 2 pulses, then all the way down. What's up, Casey? What's up, Naomi? Now the rep count on those is 12 on each side. So focus on one side, then the other. Really that booty connection. Also still working on that range of motion at the same time. It's a win-win. There we go. So pulse, pulse, all the way back, keeping those hips tucked. Pull that belly button into the spine. Keep that chest out, remember, free drinks. That peacocking chest, towel. Good, so it's pulse, pulse, all the way out. 12 on each leg. Once we're done, go ahead, give me a look. Good. All right. So as we're finishing up those pulses, your next one, we're gonna take that left leg out. Think of it just like you would a lunge. Right leg as far as you can. That back trail leg is still in that 90. We want to make sure we're tucking those hips from that hip. We come down, we drop up. Really opening up the hips. Still getting the hip flexor, you're getting that hamstring, and you're getting those glutes properly hinged. Make sure we're not rounding. Stay locked in with your hands on those ribs. Make sure we're driving over 15 on each side. Remember that leg is stacked, shoulders are back, ribs, hips. Work on that hinge. We're gonna need that. 15 on each side. Good. Try to keep that chin in a nice straight line. So look at where your shoulders are, look at where your head is. Make sure your head and your shoulders are one straight line. Good. If you're just lifting yourself up and you don't feel your booty, Lock your shoulders in a little bit more rounded position and force your hips to drive forward. Make sure it's the glutes doing the work. If you don't feel it, it's not working the glutes. See how far that leg can go. That's gonna be that challenge. That's where we're gonna find that range of motion. Nice. Keep driving that ball of your foot through the ground. Once those 15 on each side are done, let's go ahead and stand up. If not, continue through them. Just keep your eyes up looking at me. So once we're done, dang, Lauren, how fast are you doing these freaking reps? Just bust through everything. All right, once we're done with those, we're gonna make that a little bit more in depth, a little bit more range of motion. Feet are out. You have them at that 45-degree angle. I'm watching where your hips are going. So as I'm going here, your hips are staying square. We're not closing you off here. So once you think about trying to rotate the hip, you're gonna take that opposite foot to the ceiling. If you come back, do the same thing. So you want to think about the opposite. So open that up, and it's also going to give you a little bit more range and balance. We're going 24 total, as low as we can. So make sure we're hinging back. So if we're just going here, it's all going to be quad, so we're hinging backwards. So if we're going back, drive, back up, hips. So shoot those hips back. We're going to try to push them back. There we go. Try to keep that weight shifted on those heels. If your foot slides forward on the ball of your foot, that's going to be all quad. We want that booty. Just one more move, then we're going to go over the actual block. This is just the warm-up. That final move, you're just going to go 6 on each side. We're in that bear crawl position. Throw one foot up, rotate, bring it back, tighten back, change that position, rotate. Open up those hips, open up those hamstrings, need to actively pull that knee and hip to the ground. 6 on each side. So if we need that side view real quick, those soft knees, slide back, and there, shift, rotate over hip, drives away from your belly button. Open up those hips. Oh, we got lots of range of motion today. Good. Once those 6 are done on each side, we're going to go over your block. So the first round is going to be very dominant as far as core, and then we work your legs in. That last block is all legs. Let's be ready. So for this first block, we're going to start off with a 30-second Pilates crunch hold is what I call it. So make sure you're tucking your tailbone underneath you. You don't want that tailbone flopping out. You want to make sure you suck that in. Think of the ribs to hips. Think that posture. Think that turtle shell. You're driving your feet through. Now, if those feet elevate, that means that's your range of motion. So driving through, you're going to pull that into your hips. You want those glutes and those hamstrings working. From there, you're slowly bring it back. Remember, once those feet lose that tension, we're going to start elevating. That's where you stop. Put shoulders down. So we're going to hold this position. Making sure that body button is going through the ground. Shoulders stay grounded. Don't pull yourself up for balance. We want that rounded position. Hands can go off front for more balance if you need it. All right, from there, you're going to alternate with that shoulder movement. So it's going to be like a saw or teeter-totter. Hands are up. You either repeat in a flat position or extend it out. You reach, back, reach, back. You're reaching as far as you can to the ceiling. Lower back, still pulling through as we go. All right, every today, 30 seconds for those who are backed up. Make sure those hips are tucked. Again, don't flop them out. I don't want that good position. I don't want bad posture. We're going arms out. We're going tempo. So you're reaching as far as you can to the side. Bring it back to center. You feel it inside. All right, I don't want to see this. That doesn't do us anything. Give me that tempo. Reach as far as we can. If you have a weight or a med ball or something, feel free to use it. Once we're done there, we have a butterfly hold. Feet together. Lower back flat. Squeeze the cheeks. Pull the knees apart. We drive and you hold for 30 seconds. From that 30-second hold, we're back into that bridge position. Keep those hips up. Wherever you start, make sure you stay there. Toes go up to the ceiling. You're going all the way out as far as you can. All the way back. I want choppy feet. I don't want big steps. If you're coming here, you feel your back arching. You've gone way too far because now it's all quad. So it should be around 90 or further out. All right, so remember, no toes down. Always toes up, pulling into the shins. From there, you guys are going to have one leg. You grab that through, come out, touch, out, touch. All right, you're trying to keep one side locked in position. You're going there for 30 seconds. Then we switch, back out. Keeping that heel, but you're not going that toe. All right, from there. You open those clamshells. So if you have a miniband, before you put it on, feet are flat, knees 90, shoulders stay back. From this position, you're going to drive aggressively. The hips, pull those knees apart, control the tempo. Once you finish that way back down, do a side crunch. All right, you want to come in, get a crunch from there. Make sure we do that, all right? So, drive up, go for that side crunch. Remember, we also add the two together, so if you just want to come through, make sure you pull that knee away and out, not just in. All right, again, 30 seconds on each side. You're going to flip yourself over. You're going to round your back, so make sure the hips don't go up. Shoulders stick over your watch and your thumbs. Booty stays tucked. You round that back, make that turtle jump. So all you do is push your shoulders away, hips stay down, not here. All right, meet your knees, tuck, make sure we drive the feet. From that position, you have one more thing. Shoulders back, flex position, prop jacks, and the block. All right, so we got a lot of stuff. This first one, everything is 30 seconds. You have 2 holds. It's an asymmetrical work. Then we're gonna put it all together too. All right, so remember, we're slowly round. You see how far we can go. Make sure that we're keeping that belly button through the ground. So in this one, I don't want to see any dumbbells. I don't want to see any bands. I want to see where your body can control this. All right, so legs about a 90-degree angle or further out. Drive those heels through the ground. You want to feel those hamstrings and glutes working. Those heels leave the ground, you bring yourself back up. Those feet are always on the ground. Here we go. Slowly take your shoulders towards the ground. Keep that rounded position. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. So remember, look, if we're here, it's all hip flex. Don't take those feet away. Tuck the hips first, round, and see how far we can go. Make sure that the core's working, not the hips. 15 seconds left of that hold. So remember, we're holding it. We're not going up and down. We're just holding it. From there, punch, alternating punches. 3, 2, 1, all the way down flat on your back. Just as shoulders move, lower back, press to the ground. Remember, you're trying to punch me in the face, right in the shin, so knuckles to the ground. I'm sorry, to the ceiling. Elbows and arms fully lengthened the whole time. Those arms don't bend. Thinking all shoulder. We have 5 sets. Back in that V position. 3, 2, 1. So back into that. Feet a little bit further, drive this feet through. Remember, arms extended. We're going for a 5 count one way. Bring it to center. 5 count the other way. We're working on control, we're not working on reps. Good, how far can you reach? Keep those shoulders rounded, keep that belly button pulled in. Go ahead and bring it back down to the ground. You have that butterfly hold. So 30 seconds, it's a bridge. We don't go up and down. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. So feet together, pull those knees apart, drive those hips as high as you can. Actively pulling those knees away. You have 15 seconds, and then you're going for that bridge walkout. 5 seconds, breathe in. Focus on that breathing now. 3, 2, 1. Feet are flat. Choppy steps, toes are off the ground completely. No toes, all heels. Small steps. Think of like a little toddler right here. I want choppy, unstable steps. They should look like my 2-year-old niece. You have 5 seconds. So try to go all the way back out or back in. One leg down, one leg up. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. So you're going to keep that bridge position. Make sure that foot is further away than normal. You're going to come out, reach that leg out, reach that arm out, and we crunch. Still keeping that weight on the heels. 10 seconds left on this side, then we switch sides. So round that shoulder and reach for that shin. 3, 2, 1, switch legs. Keep those hips up high, drive those heels. Hips stay as high as you can off the ground the whole time. It's an active bridge, 15 seconds. Good. From there, let's get that left side. 3, 2, 1. Roll over, we have those clams, and we have that side crunch. 3, 2, 1. So remember, you're driving those hips forward, pulling those knees away, just like we did that butterfly bridge. So the clams, heels touching. Crunch, that heel comes off. Like 10 seconds. So remember, that elbow does not leave that lane. Drive, we come in. Drive, come in. 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. Remember, after this, we bring it to the forearms. I don't want to see any pikes. You have 20 seconds left in this move. So heels touch, toes rotate out, and still, even on that crunch, you're still thinking nice and wide outside the shoulder and armpit. Nice, good control. 5 seconds. We're bringing it to the forearms. 3, 2, 1. You have a 30-second Russian plank hold. So booties are down as low as you can. The only thing you're doing is you're rounding that spine by pushing your shoulders in that bad posture position, and you're still pulling that belly button in. You should feel that plank a whole lot more than normal right now. So round that spine, hips are actively squeezing. Tuck that tailbone. Imagine you're playing tug of war with it. I'm trying to pull it up, you're trying to tuck it down. 3, 2, 1, your last move. You have pop jacks. Here we go, just 30 seconds. Then you get a recovery. If you just step those out, that's fine. Good, Casey. Nice, PJ. There you go, Alex. Nice, Dana. You got it, Lauren. 10 seconds to go. Nice, Sonia. 3, 2, 1. Go and take a breather. Lauren, you better not be messing it up over there. Most of you have all taken my classes. You know what I expect. So as always, this is your time. Check your Instagram posts. Check your lefts or rights on your Bumble app. You got another 15 seconds. We're gonna go back into that Pilates crunch. So remember on that one, if you didn't feel the core at all, you felt the hip, you're driving them through. So if you have something to pull onto, you're actively pulling those heels in. Then from there, you're squeezing the glutes around the spine. And then once you find that position where you start losing tension here, that's where we hold it. So that rounding position is where we're working. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. 30 seconds, finding that range. So round those shoulders, pull that belly button in. Should feel uncomfortable. If it's not there yet, that ain't the spot. Let's find it. 15 seconds. Here we go, breathe. Nice, John. 3, 2, 1. You have that punch crunch. Remember, arms stay locked in. Imagine your arms in a cast. Punching, extending at the shoulder. Halfway through, you have 15. Good, 5 seconds. After this, remember that same position you were just in. Arms will be extended, going as far as you can. 3, 2, 1. Back in that V-sit position. Feet driving through the ground. Arms are fully extended. Slowly reaching as far as you can. I want you to find that limit. And I want you to push past it and then bring yourself back. 15. We're not getting much of this movement right now, just sitting down on our couch or our chairs. 3, 2, 1. We're down, booties up, shoulders down. You have that butterfly bridge. So bring those feet flat together, drive through, and hold it. Find me a new limit right here. Make sure you're not overextending at the spine, but make sure you're tucking the booty and you're driving that booty up. 15. All right, feet flat, walk out. 3, 2, 1. You have that bridge walk out, so lock those ribs in position. Make sure that upper body stays rigid, squeezing that body. Nice. You're trying to get as close as you can to your normal height as far as your legs. You're trying to see how low you can go. You have 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Left foot down. It's time for that crunch. So remember those bridge, stay up. And all you do is you're reaching for that position. Challenging. You're locking yourself out from those hip flexors. Now it's all core. 15. I'm starting to see some dancer toes. Keep those heels driving. 3, 2, 1. Switch legs. I can tell exactly who are dancers in this right now, real quick. Gymnasts or dancers, I can see you. 15 seconds, halfway there. Good, each rep we breathe. Keep driving those hips, drive that heel. Don't forget it, lots going on. Left side, 3, 2, 1. We have that clam, then you have that side crunch. As we're doing it, challenge those. So when we're here, take that same angle as we come in. I want that elbow going inside that knee. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Flip yourselves over. Hopefully we didn't have a bunch of White Claws last night because we're doing a bunch of moving. We have 15 seconds. Ten seconds. Flip it over to your forearms. See how far you can push away. 3, 2, 1. So remember that forearms, round the shoulders, hips, actively tucking down. So if you need a soft knee bend, that's fine, but I want to see how far those hips can go towards your elbows. Make sure that those hips are at least parallel to the ground or lower. 15. Pinch those shoulders. Remember, round them. Pull those elbows and shoulders into your hips. Trying to fold you in half. 3, 2, 1. We have pop jacks. Come on, Alex. Don't quit now. Come on. Sonia, I see you working. 15. 10 seconds. Nice, Juliana. Get it. Good, Casey. 3, 2, 1. Nice work. 30 seconds, and we do it one more time. So on those planks, remember, we're always thinking constant tension. We're always thinking opposites for our cooling system of our body. So make sure that we're not just standing out here. We want to create tension. Looking like our pull, shoulders back, abs on grounding. From here, remember, you're tucking all the way in. So if we're here with the hips, and you feel the hamstrings, tuck them underneath, pull the shoulders in. As we go. So imagine I'm trying to bend you this way. You want constant tension on both sides. One more time. Let's get that Pilates crunch. So squeeze as hard as you can those ribs to hips on this one and tuck your tailbone just like we did on that Russian plank. Do the same thing. You're tucking that booty underneath. Think less Instagram pictures. Think more we're flexing. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Tuck the booty, pull the chest as close as we can to the hips, and see how far you can round out. And breathe. You have 15. Five seconds, breathe. See if you can go a little bit further. See where that real limit is. Keep rounding those shoulders. 3, 2, 1. You have that punch, side to side. So, boys. 15. How far can you reach? Keep that chin coming with you. So remember, your shoulders slightly rounded in a crunch. See how far we can go. 3, 2, 1. We have that Russian twist. See how far back you can lean. Keep those feet driving through the floor. See how slow and how far range of motion you can go. It's your last round of these. 15. Remember, we want that range of motion. We want that control. 10 seconds. So when we're gardening or randomly going in the fridge for another claw, you're not going to pull yourself. You're not going to get injured. Butterfly hold. 3, 2, 1. Pull that belly button in. Breathe. Each time you breathe, you think of pushing a little bit further to the ceiling. 15. Focus on what you're using right now. You have your glutes. You're actively pulling those knees away, and you're driving through the heels in the booty. 5 seconds. Walk out. 3, 2, 1. Choppy steps. I want to see how many small steps you can do. That's your challenge. How many steps does it take on the way out? How many does it take on the way back? It's like a Tootsie Pop. I don't want it to take 3. I want it to take more. We have 10. Bridge, toe tap. 3, 2, 1. Hold that active bridge position. Drive that heel. So if you're feeling locked out, move your foot away from your body. If your foot's too close, you're limiting your range. Drive those hips straight to the ceiling. That's the main part I want you to focus on. 10 seconds. Because remember, we have legs in about 2.5 minutes. 3, 2, 1. Switch legs. We haven't even started the leg block. Good, Tal. Keep those hips up. All right, Sean. All right, Juliana. Nice, Sonia. You have 10 seconds. Lauren, I know you can get higher. 3, 2, 1. Roll into that left side. How far up? How far forward? How far back can we pull those knees? Range of motion is what I want you to work on. I want you to go all the way down with the hips. Those hips touch the ground every single time. Three, 2, 1. Switch sides. Good. 15 seconds. We have 5 seconds. Give me one more of each. Keep pulling that knee outside of that elbow. Good. 3, 2, 1. Remember that Russian plank. You're actively pulling those shoulders like a crunch and back. So don't let those traps do the work. Pull them in and then around as you keep that hip tucked. Good. Remember, constant tension. My bad, Sal. You're right. I switched it up, though. So you keep doing that and we'll switch. 10 seconds. Squeeze. How far can we squeeze? 3, 2, 1. I messed you guys up. Flip it back over. You got Russian twist. We're going to do them again. It's a little bonus round. Then we got the pop jacks. We're going to keep working on that rotation because next round, we're going to work on anti-rotation. So let's see how far you can go. You have 10 seconds, then you have pop jacks. If you want to challenge, you can go for a reverse burpee too, if you know what that is. Here we go. Pop jacks. 3, 2, 1. Good. All the way out. Keep those shoulders back. Pull those traps away. Pinch that mid back. Remember, we're always thinking chest out in front of the armpits. Final 10 seconds, then you get a recovery. Three, 2, 1. Nice work, everybody. One block down. Now we have the legs. So now it's going to get a little bit more fun. Hopefully you feel those. If not, you're about to. It's Tal's favorite. All right. First 30 seconds. We are going to the bottom of your squat. So you're going from the bottom of your squat to halfway up. So that weight should not be shifted forward. Shifted forward, your quads are taking over. I want you to think about everything backwards. You should be almost falling back. Shoulders are back, hips tucked. That position. About wiggling the toes, we pulse. If you need something to hold on to, grab something in front so you can sink a little bit lower and pulse from there. If we're here, that don't count, all right? Now, from there, what you're doing, from that pulse, we go crab walk, staying that same depth. We go 3 steps. We go 3 steps, staying low. Again, if you have any bands, this is when you put them on. From there, we have some more pulsing. Make sure we're not straight up and down. I want you to think of a deadlift position. So your hips, remember, find your twerk position. From that twerk position, your 45-degree angle, slide it back. That is where I want you, and all that weight is shifted on that front leg. All right, we're there for 30, then we'll switch. So remember, shift the hips back, you're reaching, the tailbone up, weight shifted, when we drive through. So 30 and 30 on each leg. From that, it's gonna be fun. You go reverse lunge, RDL, and curtsy. We're putting them all together for 30 seconds. All right, so we go that same 45-degree angle, reverse lunge. Find your balance point. That knee does not lock out. Keep that tension. From there, hands on the booty. Rotate up again. Knee doesn't move. Glute stays active. Curtsy. That's one. All right. So back. Do that RDL. Do that curtsy. Make sure we shift the hips before we go. You're going 45 seconds on each side. From there, stay low. Go squat jack. We're going to step those out. Again, if you got a mini band, throw that on. And then all you got, the last one. Step, step, jump squat. All right, again, if you want to go just jump squat with a mini band, that works. So remember, pull squat, then we go for that crab walk. That's the first minute of work right there. So if you got a mini band, throw them on. So make sure, just like we did with that Pilates crunch, I want you to find the bottom. Make sure you shift the weight on the glutes. If you're forward, it's on knees. Bring it back. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. 30 seconds, hold it at the bottom, and we pulse. Make sure those hips aren't too high where it looks like you're twerking. Don't start playing a Megan Thee Stallion song in your head. Stay low. We have 15. I know you all start thinking about WAP right now. I know you did. 5 seconds. Good. Stay low. 3, 2, 1. We have that crab walk. 3 steps out, 3 steps back. We stay low. Keep those shoulders and hips square. And I want you to look at those feet. Make sure those feet aren't going outwards. That's hip flexor. If anything, pull them in. Think like you want almost making a diamond or triangle. We have 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Everybody freeze. Set yourself up real quick. Let's make sure we're doing it right. Remember, push the hips out on that twerk position. Weight should be on the heel and the ball of your foot, not the toes. Take a step back. We pulse for 30. So I don't care about the reps. I care about the depth and the range. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Keep that 45-degree angle. I don't know if you took geometry, if you remember it, but straight up and down is not a 45. 15 seconds. If you're doing it right, it's already burning. Make sure that knee's not caving into that big toe. Pull that knee away. Let the booty work. 3, 2, 1. Switch legs. Feeling that one, Juliana? Good. Remember, find that 45. Pull those knees away. I see some knees are starting to cave in. Use that middle toe as your compass. That's north. Make sure it's over that. We have 15. Come on, Lauren. Come on. Come on. Good, Lisa, how low can you get? How low can we go, PJ? 3, 2, 1. Let's freeze again for this first round. So remember, same leg, 45 seconds. That knee does not bend. All we're using is the glutes. So we go reverse lunge, keep that tension, keep those hips tucked. We then balance, 45-degree angle, curtsy, knee does not move. Remember, we're coming, and then we go. 45 seconds on that left side. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. We all like to extend the legs. I want you to turn the knob of your hips. Dana, are you in Uggs right now and it's like 90 degrees out right now? Is that what I'm seeing? Oh, okay, just making sure. It looked like Uggs with your little weights. My bad. I was like, you got a couple months till fall. Come on. We have 20 seconds. Remember, the hips bring you forward. We don't reach. This is where we want to pay attention to what's leading what. I don't want to see you guys looking like one of those birds going into one of those little bird feeders in the backyard. 3, 2, 1, switch legs. So remember, y'all, make sure we stay at that 45 as we lunge. Otherwise, the taller you are, the more quads working. I want to see those shoulders. Always over those toes. 30 seconds. Nice work. We have 20. Right after this, you go squat jack. Then it's that step, step, jump squat. 10 seconds. Nice. John Wayne, get low. 3, 2, 1. Find me that nice squat pulse position. Get low, everybody. How low can we go, Lisa? How low can you go? Get lower. Get lower. Go slower. I want to see that depth of those squats. If it helps you to imagine, there's like Magic Mike in front of you, and he's just loving up on that pole. We have 10 seconds. Give yourself a visual. There you go, John. Nice, Tal. 3, 2, 1. Remember, starting from the knees. Foot, back down. Sink it. Don't let those knees take all that pressure. Make sure you absorb it. You want to get just as low as you started. We have 15 seconds. Give me 1 or 2 more good ones. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Breathe, everybody. Breathe. So give me a thumbs up if you felt nothing but booty and hamstrings. Oh, I got a few. All right, so for those of you that felt quad, check out your angles. So remember, there's 2 things you can do to get more booty and hamstring. 1, watch that knee. If that knee's caving in, you already have knee pain. Pull that knee away and let your glutes work. That's what it's there for. All right, pull that knee away. 2, if we're going in a position where we're here, that's quad. All right, remember, if that weight's shifted forward, think about lifting the toes, think about shifting back, and you hinge. I want to see 45-degree angle that whole time. Keep on those squats. The taller we are, it pushes those knees forward. Stay low. Stay here. Same thing on those RDLs. Think about pushing back. All right, here we go. We got that pulsing squat. 30 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Remember, if you can't get low and you don't trust yourself, find an object or something for balance, but I want those hips back. So get those hips as low as you can, as far back as you can, and lift those toes. I want everyone to lift those toes. This is going to be a reality check real quick. Seeing who's on the quads, who's on the hips. Lift those toes. 3, 2, 1. You have that duck walk. Make sure those knees always over the feet. That's that trick to see if we have healthy hips right here. 15. Get a little rhythm to it. 5 seconds. Get it, Alex. Get it. 3, 2, 1. Let's go ahead and set ourselves up. So real quick, I want everyone to do this. Find me their twerk position. If you don't know how to twerk, I'm going to show you. It looks like this. All right? So if you're able to go like this, you can do the same movement. Pull the shoulders back, squeeze those hips, out. Then all you do is drop that foot back, that weight still shifted here. And we're still tall over those toes. Want to look like a ramp. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Get low. Get those shoulders over those knees. There it is. Tell, I know you can go further. Stick that booty back. Would you be cheating? There it is. 10 seconds. Nice, Casey. Twerk it, twerk it. Switch legs. 3, 2, 1. What's up? Good. Remember, pull that front knee away. Seen some of those knees caving in. Pull that front knee away, Dana. Come on. There it is. 15. Set up that left leg. 3, 2, 1. So that knee stays bent. Remember, stay in that 45 for 45 seconds. Let those hips bring you back. 30 seconds. There we go. Still thinking about lift those toes. Don't let that weight shift forward. 15. Nice, Sonia. 10 seconds. Come on, Tao, you got it. 3, 2, 1, switch legs.
The butt stuff.
Oh, it's the butt stuff. Mm-hmm. 30. Don't let those shoulders start getting tall. Keep that 45. Don't go back to old habits. 15. We're working on that 2021 booty. Working on that good posture. 3, 2, 1. Get as low as you can. We have those squat jacks. Good. Move those feet, Dana. That don't count. Step in and out. There you go. 3, 2, 1. Step, step, jump squat. I don't even know what that is. It's like, can you do the Tootsie Roll? That's what it looked like. It was like, that's what it looked like. It looked like the Tootsie Roll. Drive through those heels. Remember, you can just step, 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 step. If you want us to stay low, you reverse lunges back there. That still counts. Just keep in tension. Almost there, y'all. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Nice job, everybody. Yeah, 30-second break, and then we cut that block in half. It's just the goodies. And then we stretch it out. One more quick little bonus round. Make sure we feel the movements. Make sure we get our money's worth, which is free 99. So this is how we're gonna do things. For the next 3 minutes, this is all you have left. We're at that one move where you put all of them together. We're gonna put them all separately for 30 seconds. All right, so you go reverse lunge. We go with that RDL, and then you go with that curtsy. You do that on both sides, and it's over. But that means I get to watch everyone's knee position for the next 3 minutes. And don't worry, I will call you out if you ain't doing it. You know I will. Slow it down, focus on the details, because that's how we make a difference. All right, so remember, just like we did with that split, I want you to make sure those hips aren't sliding out. Tuck them underneath and push back. You should already feel your hamstring if you're in that proper position. From there, I want you to stay low for that reverse lunge. From there, keep that same position. Hands on the booty. So we know it's the hips rotating and not you pulling yourself up. All right, and that curtsy, we're gonna challenge that range of motion. So I don't know if you guys can do this, but I want to see everyone shift their weight one way, then shift their weight the other way real quick. You should be able to go like that, and then that's where you're gonna go every time. If you want to challenge, stay there and just rotate with no foot. All right, so remember, 30 seconds on each move. Left side, right side, you get to call it a day. You get to go drink some White Claws. Here we go. Left foot on the ground. 3, 2, 1. So keep that 45, keep that tension. Keep that, and we go. We stay low. We keep constant tension on those hips. Now I'm gonna have everybody check real quick. Lift those toes up. See, it shifts that weight back for you. I want everybody to find a surface, wall, something to hold on to. We're going for those RDLs. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. I want you to just go for partials. I don't want you to go all the way to extension. That knee stays bent. So if that knee's moving, take less tension off the quad. Lift those toes. 15. There we go. Breathe, everybody, because this is the fun one. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. We got that curtsy. So remember, shift it, then tap, go. Shift, go. If you want to stay there, you want to pulse it, or you want to keep that foot off. We do that too. Make sure we're still in that 45-degree angle. Shoulders don't get tall. Keep that 45 as we shift. Lean forward. 5 seconds. Lower and lean forward a little bit. Lean forward a little bit. There it is. 3, 2, 1. Switch legs. Back to that reverse lunge. Breathe. Each rep we breathe. Each rep you pay attention to that knee. Where's it going? Where's that weight shifted? Details. 10 seconds. Keep that hip low. Keep that hip coming back. 3, 2, 1. Time to find that wall again. Make sure we're driving those hips. What would Magic Mike do? He would throw those hips forward. He wouldn't just stand up.
Yes, he would.
Mm-hmm. 15. Think of Channing Tatum right in front of you. What's he doing? 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. So everybody find me that 45 with the hips. And then we got that curtsy. So bring it in, coming back. Keep that same angle. Lean forward again, Lauren. Lean forward. Trust it. 10 seconds. How forward can you lean? There's a $100 bill on the ground. Lean for it. There's a $1,000 bill. I don't even know if they have that. 3, 2, 1. It's over. PJ, you good? So does everyone feel the difference when we're going here as opposed to here? So remember that, just that angle. Why do you think all those girls in those videos got big old booties? They're always in this position. They're always twerking. All right, let's go ahead, slow it down. Let's go and stretch it out. So we started off a little bit of upper body. All right, so hips tucked, lock that core, all the way up, reach back. You're gonna sink and the elbow, reach that wall, go up. Get those hips back towards the ceiling, and you're actively reaching for that wall. I want slow, and I want that opposite arm bending to give you more range. We're gonna go 8 on each side. Each time you reach, you're exhaling. Every time you come back to center, you breathe in. Focus on that breathing now. This is when that recovery starts. Good. How far can you go? Keep actively reaching. Good. If you got those 8, make sure we switch sides. So know that the weather looks a little bit better, but if you check, the air quality is still shitty. So make sure you are wearing a mask if you're outdoors, because you want to help try to filter that out. All right, from there, we got 2 things. Start off in that frog position. So toes rotated out if you can. If not, you leave them toes down. From there, tuck the hips, slide those hips back. Make sure those hips are neutral if you're able to. Bring into that forearm position. Make sure that those hips aren't rotating. Each time you breathe in and out, you're thinking about actively pushing yourself into a deeper version of that stretch. So think chest out, hips tucked. Keep that chest in front of those armpits. Remember, breathe in through the nose. You're breathing out through the mouth. Big exhales. Shoulders back. Think of opposite of every move we did today. Now I'm looking for that good posture. Make this a competition. If you want, I'll start calling out the best posture so we do even better on it. Because I know we're all competitive. So whatever we need to do, I will do it. From there, you're taking your right leg out. Just like we did in the very beginning, but that left foot stays rotated out. From there, you're going to keep driving that heel down. Hips tucked. And you're thinking about to bring your hips behind you, towards and chest stay back. If you need to stay on those palms, more than okay, depending on that opposite hip. So remember, if those hips are rounded and you're feeling that lower back, go back to the palms. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Most of the time, that's even a better idea anyways. And then make sure you're driving that heel, not your toes. So make sure you're reaching with that heel. Good, go ahead and switch sides. So I want real quick, I want everyone to go to their palms real quick. So I want everyone on those palms, shoulder blades pulled back, hips tucked. I want you to focus on sliding back, not just getting down here. That's correct. Shoulders back, push back. I want to see how far those legs can go backwards. I'm not focused on the depth of it. If you have hip and knee pain, this is something good to do every single day. We're gonna open up those hips. Good, from there, let's go ahead and lay down flat on your back. We're gonna pull your right knee in, your left leg stays extended. Make sure that lower back stays flat to the ground. If that hip moves, pull your belly button back down to the ground. So we're breathing, actively pulling that knee into your chest, pressing your lower back through the ground. If it's not touching, don't go as far. On your next inhale and exhale, take your opposite hand and pull that knee to that side. So if it's your right knee, you're pulling to the left. If it's your left knee, you're pulling to the right. want you to pull across that body, and I want you to look that way to give you more range. On that next inhale and exhale, then I want you to look the opposite way and see if you get a little bit different stretch. Play around with that a little bit. Just that head position is going to mess with those stretches. So make sure we're still actively pulling away from that same leg, ladies. We'll get there in a minute. Okay, let's go ahead and switch legs. Let's pull that knee back into the chest. You also just did that stretch when we had those legs extended. For those of you that were doing that, that's why we are doing it. So if you can, let's get to that shin. It's a great stretch, Lauren. That looks great. We're using your hands to pull that knee in. We're not sunbathing at the pool yet. Good. Inhale and exhale. Pull that leg across the body. Remember, give me 2 or 3 inhales looking the same way. 2 or 3 looking the opposite way. Just using your head and your neck to change that stretch. Each inhale and exhale, you're pulling that knee further into the ground. Good. One last one. Let's pull both knees into our chest. You're rocking side to side first. So find me that nice rounded back. That lower back is rounded as far as possible. You're reaching into your knees, so you're rounding those shoulders, not your neck. So make sure we're pulling like we have been all day. You're pulling that chest up to the knees. Try to look straight up to the ceiling. Keep that neck in neutral. And then from there, you're gonna rock front to back until you get yourself all the way up. It should not be the first one. It should be like the 10th one. So little by little, you're getting more and more momentum, just like that carnival ride you've all been on. Good. Nice job, guys. So remember, tomorrow is gonna be full body mobility.